NFC East champ, Smitty.
Feels good, don't it?
Yeah, it feels good. Feels good. I mean, I don't know how the Commanders and the Cowboys and the Giants are feeling, but feels good. So how we feeling on Broad Street? Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it, man. Welcome to the VIP Lounge, which is Broad Street. Let's go.
Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly, score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
Well, Aaron said it best, y'all. Welcome to Broad Street. Welcome to episode 182. Welcome to the 2024 Week 18 edition of the Birds of Broad Street with your boy Cool Cat Connor, along with Simone with the sports and Trigger Trey, and along with my guy Smitty Eagle. What up, Smitty?
Chill it, man. Ready for the playoffs.
Yep. Salute to Moan, man. Tailgating with my sister. Salute to everybody that rocked with the two of us yesterday on a special episode of B.O.B.S. E-Money. Salute to you. And like Aaron said, man, hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Like, subscribe, and comment to the Birds of Broad Street YouTube channel. All of our channels. Me, Simone, One Trey Rock, Smitty. It's free $99. It don't cost a thing. Make sure y'all tap in with all four of us. I know Smitty got the check down and inside the nest. Trey got live from the couch. Moan cover sports. Of course, the link up coming up in a few minutes or so. Make sure y'all tap in for all content. Birds of Broad Street. And salute to Rashid. But let's get to the word of the day, because as y'all can see, it ain't the 2024 gear, but it's close. But let's get to the word of the day, y'all. The word of the day is division. The Philadelphia Eagles clinched another division championship by defeating them disgusting, nauseating, get on our damn nerve, in the words of Simone, little boys. So what's your thoughts, Smitty, on clinching another NFC East championship, even though that's really not the goal for our Birds?
Exactly, man. It's not the goal, so I don't feel nowhere. You know what I mean? It's a good stepping stone to where we're going, but job not finished, job not done. We ain't close. This is what you call a moral victory.
Right.
When we won something that you have to win to get where we're going, but technically speaking, you know what I mean? We just getting there. It's a slow roll. It's a steady pace race. One one step at a time, man. And until it's over with, we ain't did nothing yet. So
Exactly. Like Nick Sirianni said, we have not done ish. Put your head down and work. The NFC East is basically a consolation prize. Basically, it's a consolation prize. We know what the ultimate goal is. It's a Lombardi trophy. Saquon said it best. And we'll talk about that in a few minutes, man. But the goal is a Lombardi trophy. The goal is to parade down Broad Street. The goal is to wear different versions of the hat and T-shirt that says Super Bowl. That's what the goal is. So congratulations on the Eagles for clinching another division championship. But at the end of the day, it's consolation prize. Let's go win a Lombardi trophy. So let's talk about this game. The Philadelphia Eagles basically took a broom and sweep the Dallas Cowboys 41-7. Smitty, let's get your initial reaction after sleeping on it.
I mean, technically speaking, there's nothing I didn't expect.
Right.
I mean, I called it earlier in the season. With or without.
Yes, you did. You did call the sweep. Yes, you did.
I believe with or without Dak Prescott, we would have swept them. It just wasn't a good team. I also said it was going to struggle to win 8 games.
Yep.
They're 7-9, and they got to play the Commanders, who are for the life of them trying to win another game to stay away from us.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I mean, hey man, there's nothing I didn't expect, and I'm glad to sweep them. But I don't care how they feel about it. I'll sweep them again 10 more times, over and over and over and over.
Exactly. For me, listen, whether Dak played or not, whether CeeDee Lamb played or not, it didn't matter. Whether Trayvon Diggs played, Bland, DeMarcus Lawrence, whether they played or not, I wanted to sweep them little boys. I wanted to take my broom right here and sweep them little boys. And that's exactly what I did, Eagles Nation. That's exactly what we did. We swept the little boys. We swept them. Smitty coming back. We swept the little boys, man. That's all I care about. Now, so we swept the little boys. Yeah, you're back. I sent you the clip, and I sent it to Moan, too. Did you hear what Steven, first of all, I know you heard what Micah Parsons said earlier, talking about how it would have been close if AJ. Huh?
He said if you take the scoreboard away, it's a close game. It's only 5 players that called the game.
Exactly. If you skate the score, it would have been close. Micah, are you high or are you just plain stupid? Like, how close would it be? It would have been what, 13-7? You still wouldn't have drive down the field? Like, how close would it be? And then I sent in another
Micah Parsons in jail, man.
Exactly. And then I don't know if you saw this yet, Smitty, but I tagged you and Moan and everybody. Did you hear what Stephen Jones said about the Eagles?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
For those of y'all who don't know, and I'll let Smitty respond to this if he wants to, but for those of y'all who didn't listen, and I did it on the post-game Broad Street News post-game show before this, so make sure y'all tap in. Stephen Jones said that the Philadelphia Eagles could be in cap space hell because we might have some decisions to make. Even though we already paid Jalen freaking Hurts, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Saquon Barkley, Dallas Goedert, Lane, Jordan Mailata, Leonard. We basically paid everyone on the offense, and we got Chauncey. Slay will make a decision on him. We got Cooper DeJean. We got Quintiano Bay. We got the Georgia Bulldogs. Everybody is locked up. And it's old Howie T. Like, if he wants a linebacker with a snap of his fingers, he can go get it. I mean, he's going to sign Zach Bond. If he wants another player in free agency with snap of his fingers. Like,
so right now, we got $31 million. Where's the cap hell coming?
Yeah, I just did that on the post-game show too, Smitty. We got $31 million in cap space. How in God's name? Hold on, let me go over the cap.
I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah.
We got 9 available this year. We ain't signing nobody else. So that moves to next year.
Right.
Basically, we got $40 million in cap. Where's the cap hill coming from? Plus,
exactly
in this cap that they have on over the cap, they haven't taken Bradbury out. They haven't taken Hassan Reddick, little money he had left on there out. They didn't take Slay out yet. So all the guys that haven't signed, you know what I mean? It's a lot. We gonna be good. I don't see Cap Hill coming no time soon.
Exactly. It's like, Steven, mind you, and I say this with all disrespect, because you know how we feel about the Cowboys. So I say this with all disrespect. Mind your business. Stop pocket
He ain't got
watching.
no business. He already know he home for the season. He ain't got no business.
Exactly. And you worried about us and Cap. You did the same thing with the Rams too, Steven. You over here pocket watching when you got CeeDee Lamb. What up, Nina?
Instead of pocket watching, pay your players.
Exactly. You got your own players that you Micah Parsons. Hold on before I continue. Hold on. That was for Nina. Salute to my sister Nina in the chat. You got Dak Prescott you already paid, and CeeDee Lamb that's going to eat the cap next year. You got to pay Micah. You ain't going to do anything in free agency anyway. You're going to be bargain basement shopping. I mean, the draft.
They ain't even going to do that. They didn't even do that. Is they going to even do that? They're going to bargain basement shop? I mean,
yeah, they bargain basement shop. I mean, they barely get, and they wait too long to sign their players. It's like, but Bubba Buddha, say it.
Dallas Cowboy trash.
That's all I can say. This organization that haven't won a Super Bowl since me and Smitty was like what, 5, 8. I know I was 4.
what?
He was like, what, Smitty, like 5?
What?
The last time the Cowboys won a Super Bowl.
I don't know. They won a Super Bowl before? When was this? I can't, man. I got short-term memory loss, man. I can't remember that far back, man.
I know.
They won a Super Bowl for real.
Yeah. The last time they was in the Super Bowl, I was 4 years old watching Sesame Street and Barney Friends as a kid.
When was this? 1994, 95?
It was the last time they won a Super Bowl was January 26, 1996. Basically the 1995 season.
Oh man, I ain't remember that, man. I don't even remember that, man. That happened? I don't remember that. You sure? You sure Jerry Jones won a Super Bowl?
I think so.
Nah, man, ain't no way, man. Not the team we beat 41-7. They've actually won Super Bowl.
No, not these Cowboys. It was a different Cowboys back in the day.
I'm just saying the people that play in Arlington, Texas, have won Super Bowls. With that owner, the owner that's the GM, he won Super Bowl.
According to Boss Cowboy and all these other Cowboys, according to Boss Cowboys and all these other Cowboy fans, we got 5 rings.
They must be ancient history rings. Man, come on, man. What rings? Man, what? Trey, I don't know nothing about them winning. They won rings. You say you want to lie. When? We being trolled, bro. It's troll. It's no way Jerry Jones ever won anything. No way. He's a nincompoop, bro. There's no way.
Listen, What can I tell y'all, man? The old rings. What can I tell you? Is the last time they won the Super Bowl.
Oh, do they exist? Have we seen these? Because I don't think, bro. If it ain't in HD, bro, I can't believe it.
It was basically this. If y'all can see it.
Back up. Pull it back.
Pull
it back.
It was basically this.
Oh man, no, see that's AI, bro. They lying to listen, bro. They lying to us about the rings, bro. They ain't happy. Are they in HD? 4K? Are they at least in 3D? What's up, Ewan? Nah, man, I'm just bullshit, y'all.
Exactly, man.
The last time they won a Super Bowl, shit, yeah, I was like 7, 8.
There you go. Listen, the last time they won the Super Bowl, Sesame Street and Barney and Friends was popular.
I cried too because I wanted them to lose so bad. I cried. I was like,
Trigger Trey Rock back in studio. What up, Trigger?
You.
Live from the couch. What up, Coach?
What's good, y'all? What's good?
Yeah, not much. We were just laughing at all these Cowboys.
Enjoying being, currently NFC East champ.
Yeah, how you feel? The word of the day is division. How you feeling about the Eagles clinching another division? And what was your thoughts on this game?
Man, look. You already know how we do it.
Yes, sir.
Y'all already know how we do it.
Hold on, Trey. Hold on now. Hold on. 2 seconds. I gotta grab it. I gotta get it right.
Yeah.
You already know.
Get your glasses ready, Eagles Nation. Come on.
You already know.
Grab whatever drink that you can.
Grab
man.
them.
Even if it ain't what Trey got. Get whatever drink you got.
Woo.
Yeah.
Hey, Smitty, what we said at the beginning of the season, we went back and forth about it, but Smitty always kept that bro out there. So, yeah, I'm going to give you credit, bro. You said we go sweep Dallas this year, we did it. Look, we toasted, man. We NFC East champions, bro. Hopefully we play a lot more football after this, man. But if that's not the case, at least we can say we NFC East champions.
Right.
Wow, we finna play plenty of football, Trey. You know that.
Hey.
Yep. So
Yes,
how
sir.
we feeling?
Yes, sir.
How we feeling?
I want to know what about this record, man.
I'm happy, man.
Do you want the record?
Well, yeah, I was going to ask you. First, let me hear before we answer that, Smitty. What's your reaction to this game, Trey? And then we'll talk about the record.
Man, I can't. What can I say? They went in there. They handled business. They handled it well. I never care what the status is. I never care what the status is. Anytime we beat Dallas is a good thing. Anytime, every year. Anytime we beat Dallas is a good thing. So, look, we went in there. We handled business, man. That's all I really got to say. We got bigger fish to fry, though. So I'm not really too stuck on this Dallas game.
When I came on, when I said the sweep was gonna happen, you remember I told you they was gonna be struggling to win 8 games.
No, you definitely said that. Yep, you definitely said that.
Yep. So let's talk about this record that we was talking about
At
because
7-9, they all looking at me like, man, this man jinxed us, man. He said we was gonna struggle to win 8 games, man. We got to split that. And we gotta go play the Commanders, man.
Right. So Trey, what Smitty was talking about is Saquon got the record. He got 2,000 rushing yards. He's 1-on-1 away from breaking Eric Dixon's record. So I'm gonna ask you, I'm gonna ask Smitty, and I want everyone in the chat to answer this as well. Should the players rest or start?
All right, so I'm gonna give you 2 answers. The football player in me wants Saquon to go get that record, man. The football player in me, but the Eagles fan in me, nah, I don't think it's worth it. If it was me, honestly, I give all of my starters the first half. If he can't break it in the first half, then it is what it is. I give him the first and second quarter, especially because it's the Giants. If they weren't playing the Giants, it wouldn't be as sweet. But if he could get that record on the Giants, the team he just left last year, that threw him to the dirt. Hey, that threw me to the dirt. Yeah, nah, I'm letting him go get that J. I'll give him 2 quarters. And I'm giving him the ball 15 times, 15, 20 times in 2 quarters. Go get that record, get out, get your rest. Because we got some work to do. Oh yeah. No, if me, the player in me, go get it. You worked hard all year for that. Go get it. The Eagles fan in me, I don't want to risk the injury of it. So I mean, that's why I say I'll give y'all two answers.
But what about as a coach before I pass it to Smitty? As the coach, what would you do as a coach?
As a coach, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it as a coach. Yeah, I'm not doing it as a coach. I'm not gonna lie. Saquon Barkley kind of previous before us has an injury history. You don't want to risk that. He been relatively healthy through this season. And as a coach, I wouldn't do it. But I also would go talk to my player, like, bro, this something you really want? And then we'll negotiate from there. But honestly, me as a coach, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't risk it.
Right. Go ahead, Smitty.
Because if you play Saquon, you're gonna have to play everybody else.
Right.
Right. All right. So, as a coach, I'm letting the players. I'm almost letting the players decide, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm taking it to the guys that it matter to the most. It don't matter. Think about this: when Nick Sirianni lead the Philadelphia Eagles at some point in his career, he's not going to be remembered for the coach that coached the player that broke the record. But you know who is going to be remembered? Lane Johnson, Jordan Mailata. Because guess what? If you're a real football, you talk real football, the first thing that come up when you bring up a guy like Adrian Peterson, they'd be like, man, his offensive line was trash. Then you start naming the offensive line, you start being like, yeah, they was buns. With Saquon, when you start talking about it, they're gonna be like, man, that Eagles team had a slew of running backs that ran behind that offensive line that went great. So I'm going to those guys. I'm going to the offensive line. I'm going to Saquon. I'm going to AJ, Smitty. If Jalen Hurts is back, I'm having a conversation with all those guys, and I'm pretty sure because of who it is, me as an Eagle fan, I want him to get it. You know what I mean? I want him to slaughter the Giants because you didn't give him an opportunity, you know what I mean, 3 years in a row to really get his bread. He had to go somewhere else to get the bread. He had to come be with us. And now I'm sitting at a situation where the fans low-key trying to, like, look at it from a perspective of, like, oh, it's whatever. It don't really hurt us that he come here. Yes, it did. Yes.
Right.
Getting that broke on your back, that hurts. It's no way Joe Shane and Jim Murrow gonna sit up there in that press box and watch that game, and every time they look up, and he got 30 yards, and he got 50, and he got 70. Man, he really finna break this on us, man. You dummy, you ain't Pam. You let him get. He got 80. See, and then he got a 60-yard touchdown. Timeout. It's gonna hurt them, man. I think ultimately that's what I need, bro. That's because listen, that's how
for him to do it on the Giants, bro. For him to do it on the Giants, though, that'd be crazy. The team that they basically said he washed up, and the dude rushed for 2,000 yards this season and break Eric Dickerson's record. I would love for him to do it on the Giants. But also, man, we getting ready for the playoffs too. We playing for nothing for real. This game doesn't mean anything. So, but I don't know. It's really like 50-50 with me.
Right. And for me, part of me don't want him to because you never know in this league. The Giants might try to make sure Saquon gets, because they might do some sturdy stuff. You're going to try to do the record on us?
I think they respect him too much, bro.
Right.
I was having that conversation with some Eagles earlier. He got too many friends over there in that organization for anybody to do something dirty to him.
Right.
I think they'll play hard, but did you hear what he said? Some Sexy Dexy already called him.
Yeah.
And said, hey man, you ain't got to break it next week.
Exactly. So for me, go get this record, man. I would give him a half. Like, now that would mean Jalen freaking Hurts would play. That would mean the offensive line would play, that would mean basically all the starters would play. I would give them a half. Break this record before halftime, and then the second half you all rest. Because
we ain't the only team that's clinched that said they're not sitting their starter. So I mean, that door is open, man. There's a few teams
that and the fact that, and to be honest with you, I want them to start because if Jalen Hurts plays, which we'll gotta see later this week, but if he does play, we don't want him to be rust and sit down for 2 games and come back in the playoffs. So I would start him for a half, get this record, and sit everybody down at halftime. So
there's a few teams that stay playing all the way through, man. So I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, the way Nick was talking about it, he said he would discuss it with his players first.
Yeah, because none of the players was in the building. Because according to Nick, everybody had a day off.
He said when they come back, he'll sit down with them, and then they'll come to a plan. So I think I think he's gonna do exactly what we asked, man. He's gonna go to them. It's gonna be pretty much a Saquon and the leaders of the offense kind of decision.
Right.
And I respect that though. You shouldn't take it out of the guys you put the leadership role in their hand, man. You got to give them an opportunity to make those decisions too. Even though you're the head coach and fall back on you, when they come out and be like, man, we made that decision, we made that call. You know, we wanted to be out there, we wanted to get that record. You know, it's a record for not only Saquon but for this offense. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And Jordan Mailata did say, and Lane did say they want to break this record for Saquon. So, but just know, after when they do it, sit on the bench, man, because I got bigger goals to worry about other than some record. Even though it would be cool, but we got other goals to worry about. So let's go ahead and let's break down some numbers and give out some grades for this team. We'll start at the quarterback position. Kenny Pickett was 10 of 15 for 143 yards and a touchdown. Passer rating of 119. Tanner McKee was 3 of 4 for 54 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a rating of 156.2. So we'll start off with the coach if he can hear us. Trey, what grade would you give the quarterback position?
I'm gonna give him a steady B+. I know he got injured early on in the game. Well, not early on, but he got injured before the game ended. But when he was in there, he was steady, man. He handed the ball off. He threw the passes that was open. He actually got a touchdown pass. It was a beautiful one too. I'm gonna give Kenny Pickett a steady B+. He could have played a little better, but I feel like he played solid. He played good enough for us to win this football game. So yeah, I'm gonna give him a B+.
Yep. Smitty?
Kenny Pickett, yeah, B+. I'm gonna give him a key though, an A+. No trickery, man. Tanner McKee came in 5 attempts, 2 touchdowns. 4 attempts, 2 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
That to me is impeccable. But I found out something today that kind of opened my eyes to why he was so prepared. Thursday and Friday, Tanner McKee got majority of the first team reps due to the injury of Kenny Pickett. So there was a game plan ready for Tanner to jump in. They prepared for Tanner having to take an emergency snap at some point in that game. And that alone tells me something. But yeah, Tanner McKee get an A+, give Kenny Pickett a B+.
Yeah, I'm with you. Kenny Pickett gets a B+ for me. Tanner McKee got back the backup of Jalen Hurts next. What do you think should happen with the backup quarterback role, Trey? We'll start with you as the coach.
I feel like you gotta let him duke it out at practice, man. Tanner McKee came in, he was real precise. He didn't throw the ball that much, but like Spitty said, he had 2 touchdown passes. And he was kind of under pressure. He ducked the pressure through a beautiful pass. I think you gotta let him fight it out at practice, man, because Tanner McKee showed me that he's ready. If Jalen Hurts, God forbid, does go down in the playoffs, he'll be poised enough. Kenny Pickett kind of all over the place some of the times. And the crazy thing is, Kenny Pickett actually was a starter in this league. That was Tanner McKee really first field action in the regular season. So, and he kind of looked better than Pickett to me. He kind of looked better than Pickett. He standing in the pocket. He delivered the football well. Like I said, he commanded the offense. So yeah, I would let him fight it out at practice. Honestly, none of them going to get the number one spot. That's always going to be Jalen Hurts. But if anything happens, I feel more comfortable with Tanner than Pickett. Honestly.
Right. Smitty, what about you?
I didn't want Kenny Pickett as my backup to begin with, so nothing changed. I wanted Tanner McKee from the jump to be the backup. Period.
Yeah, I'm with you. I want Tanner McGee to get the QB2 role just in case Jalen gets hurt. So does Kenny Pickett got a contract next year, or is he a free agent?
No, free agent.
Yeah, it was a 1 year. It was a 1 year. Yeah, he hit free.
Well, it wasn't technically. I mean, yeah, he had 1 year left on the deal he had remaining from his rookie season. Nobody picking up that 50 option for Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
He might be back next year though.
Maybe.
Honestly,
It's a possibility.
Yeah, it's a possibility. So, yeah. So let's go ahead and let's get to the rest of the playmakers. We all agree Saquon Barkley, who got 31 carries for 167 yards and already got 2K, gets an A plus, right? Start you, Trey.
definitely A+. I kind of thought Dallas was going to come in planning to stop Saquon, and they did at the beginning. But I mean, our offensive line is so dominant. It's like all he needs is a little crease. Once he find that crease, it's a wrap. 1-on-1, I'm taking Saquon Barkley on anybody. So, yeah, he did a great job this week. I feel like actually he could have. I feel like he could have ran for over a deuce this game. Honestly, he just got out early. We was blowing him out. If it was a little closer, Saquon probably would have ran for over 200 yards in this game. So yeah, I'm giving Saquon an A+, man. I'm glad that he's a Philadelphia Eagle.
Yep. Smitty?
I'm giving him an A+, bro. He didn't get a touchdown. He supposed to score on them bombs.
Yeah.
Give him like an A.5+, man. He supposed to score on them bombs, man. He supposed to put the buckets on them, man. Not now. Now I gotta hear the Cowboy fans. Oh, he did all them yards and he didn't score. No, he supposed to score on them bombs, man.
Yeah,
he did his thing, man. He should have scored though for sure.
Right.
I ain't playing about
But
that.
I'm with you.
I ain't gonna lie though, Smitty. That was an aerial day. We was throwing the ball through the air.
Yeah. But it was an opportunity they could have gave him the rock right there, and they decided to push twice.
Right.
But no, Saquon did his thing, man. He came out. He had a goal to lead that game with 2,000 yards, and that's what we did. We could have, like Trey said, if the game was closer, he probably would have ran for over 250 in that game. To be honest, how it started opening up in the fourth quarter, he probably would have went crazy. But it was a good game, man. We'll find out in a couple of days if we get the opportunity to see him add to that 2,000 or not. But either way, it's been a phenomenal regular season for Saquon Barkley. Right.
A+ across the board then for me as well. So let's go ahead and continue on with the rest of the playmakers. A.J. Brown, 3 receiving for 36 yards and a touchdown. Smitty, 6 receiving for 120 yards, 2 touchdowns. Grant, 1 receiving for 34 yards. Kenneth Gainwell, 1 receiving for 5 yards. Saquon, 2 for 2. So go ahead, Smitty. We'll start with you. What grade would you give the rest of the playmakers?
A+, man. They covered. I mean, they came through in the clutches of moments. Big catches, big first downs, everything they needed to get going, they did. You know, A.J. Brown obviously wasn't the biggest of targets of the days for him, but when he had the opportunity to get his chances, he covered. And they put that sorry Andrew Booth dude on Smitty, and that boy's still cooking. You still can hear him sizzling. The game been over with. He's still on the Flip him over. It's scorched. Now he's still getting cooked. That boy, hey, look, Andrew Booth, Jesus Christ. Well, I don't know how he on the NFL roster, how bad he looked yesterday. I mean, Smitty ran the route tree and caught a ball on every route you could run on the tree. And then the last route that was left on the tree was the back shoulder. And he give it up to A.J. Brown. Bruh, the man got cooked in every way you could pop. Souffle, he got grilled, he got deep fried, barbecue, put inside the oven, and man, it's over with. Get them boys the A+, man. They did it.
I'll be right back. Go ahead, Trey.
Yeah, no, everything Smitty said, man, it kind of was a masterpiece. We turned him over, what, 4 times, I think?
4 times.
CJ had 2 interceptions. We fumbled him a couple times. Like, bro, we really dominated those dudes. We got Micah Parsons out the game. He really wasn't no impact yesterday. That's how it's supposed to look against Dallas every time. Every time, bro. Devontae, man, he went off. This was his best game of the season, man. And it's crazy that it took all the way into the last game, second to last game of the season for him to go off, because this is how this offense is supposed to look all the time. We should be running the football, playing all play action, wide open receivers. That's how it's supposed to look. Hopefully, this is a preview of how this offense is going to look during the playoffs, man. Because if we rocking and rolling like that, nobody gonna be able to beat us. Honestly, nobody, no team in the NFL. I don't care who it is, gonna be able to beat us, bro. Because we bring too much to the table. We got too many stars on this offense. Our defense fly around like they tackle, they gang tackle, they swarm to the football. This look like a Super Bowl team right now. Honestly, it look like a Super Bowl team right now, and I don't feel like if we playing our best game, I don't feel like no team in this league could beat us. Honestly, so I'm gonna get. Look, that was a great showing, and I hope next week we get another great showing, because you always want to be rocking and rolling going into the playoffs. So yeah, great game by the Philadelphia Eagles, man.
Tanner McKee said he's been working with Smitty for almost the whole season at the end of practice. That's why he felt so comfortable throwing him the rock.
I love that, man. I love that, honestly.
I was just watching this little interview. He said all season at the end of practice, when Vontae want to get work in, he go throw with Vontae almost every day.
Exactly. Shout out to Smitty for even doing that, because he the third string quarterback. It's like that mean you really that dude, man. Like you spend an extra hour out there with a third string quarterback. Devontae Smith really a great dude, bro.
No. He doing it for Vontae.
Vontae?
Look, he's going out and being the throw. Yes, it's good.
Oh, Devontae put in work in.
He's like, hey, I need a quarterback out here. Come throw me the rock. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what that tells you,
it.
though? But that tells you another thing. I like how you throwing the rock. I like how you place the ball.
Because he wouldn't have kept asking him. Yep. He wouldn't have kept asking him.
I wouldn't keep bringing somebody out here that ain't throwing me balls I like. I'm gonna be like, hey man, look, man, just give me what's the little machine? Give me the little machine out here, man.
Facts. Nah. You definitely right, bro. And that it showed though in the game. Look, he know where that dude gonna be at. You know where he ending his route at. He was putting it on the money to him. Honestly, Devontae could have had like 4 touchdowns in that game for real. Honestly, so it was good, bro. I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
Exactly, man.
That's big though, man. That's the leadership of Vontae too, man. To grab the rookie, the second year player, and be like, hey, come out here with me, man. I need some work. You know what I mean? And it don't hurt you to come out here and get some work. Like, come on. Let me get you out here. And then guess what? In the moment when you're in the game, who you most comfortable with? Devontae. Who cooking? Devontae. Perfect timing. It's almost like floetry in motion. First completion he throws, Devontae Smith on the end route. Second completion, A.J. Brown on a touchdown. Third completion, Devontae Smith touchdown. Hey.
Right. For
Hey,
me,
you know
like
what? You know what? Too. Hey, hold on before you go. You know what? Too, Trey. When Tanner McKee got to get in, you got to do like Vontae telling AJ, "We good, bro. We good, bro. He gonna dot us up. Watch what I tell you." And then it come time, he like, I told you to go dot us up.
But you can tell who comfortable with who because when Pickett in, he throwing the ball to AJ all the time. Tanner got it and straight start throwing the ball to Devontae. He wasn't even looking for AJ.
Yeah, you're right. You right too.
yep. So for me, A+ across the board for me too, man. Devontae Smith balled out, AJ balled out, man, helping out both quarterbacks in a big way, man. And how about Grant Calcaterra for the one-handed catch? The link was crazy. I was there. Simone was there. The link was crazy with the one-handed catch, man. So salute to Grant. So let's go ahead and let's get to the defense side of the ball.
Cowboys just score? I mean, the 49ers just score?
Did they?
Look like it.
Yeah, because I saw they had a fight. Yeah, it looks like they scored.
Yeah, 7-0. 6-0.
Yeah, I just saw it. Yep.
Bro, Detroit better not, bro. They better not, bro. Hey, you know what? If Detroit lose tonight and then they beat Minnesota next week, ooh-wee.
You think? Wait, that basically means we might get the.
We have a shot with strength of victory. We have a shot, small shot.
Because you just said if they lose tonight
That'll
and
be their
they
second
beat Minnesota,
loss. And then they beat Minnesota, we'll have a shot. We'll be close. It'll come down to strength of victory for the season. I don't know where I was at. I think they're still ahead of us though.
right?
Because Detroit done beat some dogs, so I think they still will be ahead of us ultimately.
Right. Either way, we'll be good. Either way,
I told you I won't. I told you I don't care who got the number one seed. If it's them, if it's Minnesota, I don't really care. Either one of them get it.
Exactly. Anytime, anywhere. Exactly. So
Don't this sound crazy though? Don't this sound crazy?
Go ahead, Trey.
Minnesota what? Minnesota is what? What's their record?
Hold on. Let me go because we don't really need these stats.
14-2.
14-2.
14-2, right? And the crazy thing is, they could be on the road.
Yep.
The whole playoffs.
Yep.
That is wild, bro.
We're lost next week. They will be on the road. Whichever. Listen, if the Detroit Lions beat the 49ers, which we all believe should happen next week, the winner of that will be a 14-win team, and they will be playing their first playoff game on the road between Detroit and Minnesota.
Yep.
I ain't even thinking about that trade till you really said it. There is going to be a 14-win team in this playoffs on the NFC side that will be a wild card. Damn.
That's crazy. That is
crazy.
1,000%.
You never go into it, bro.
Crazy.
One thing you don't do, if you don't go into a season and say if we lose 3 games, we're gonna be on the road. As soon as you say we lost 3 games, more than likely you either assume you won the division. First off, that's the first thing. You assume you won the division, and either you was with 14 wins in previous years, you was either the number 1 seed or you wasn't. Like, I don't remember the last time I've seen a double-digit team, let alone only 3 losses, be a wild card team.
14-2 and on the road the whole playoffs is wild, bro. That is crazy. Like,
one of them will be 14-3. The other one will be 15 after that game next week, hopefully.
Yo, that mean, you know what that mean? Honestly, I mean it was a lot of dominating teams in the NFL, but it wasn't a lot of good teams. Like you got a strong 5 to 6 good teams, and everything else is kind of trash.
How many 14+ winning teams we got right now? You just looking at it.
We got
We
Well,
got
not saying right
Minnesota.
now, but teams that can possibly leave with 14 wins. Let's say it like that.
It's only us, Detroit, and Minnesota.
And
No, don't you got Buffalo?
Oh yeah, Buffalo too. Yep, Buffalo. Yep.
yeah, Buffalo, the Chiefs,
The Chiefs.
probably the Ravens.
Ravens can what their record is. Hold on, how many wins they got?
The
Ravens can't. Ravens not making it to
They gotta have
14.
13 wins at this point. You gotta
They're
have
not
13.
making it to 14. The
So we got
Ravens not
13.
making
How
it to
many
14.
teams
so
got
it's
13?
basically
13
us,
or more.
right? It's basically the Chiefs, the Bills, us, the Lions, and Minnesota.
There's 4 teams, and there's about 6 that's
No, 5. Us, Minnesota, the Detroit Lions, and 2 teams in the AFC, which is the Chiefs and the
the
Bills.
Chiefs and the Bills. Yep.
Yep.
That's 5 teams. Everything else really trash for real. Except for like you got like
You got
Washington, they had a good
Baltimore.
season.
You got
You had
Chargers.
Baltimore. You had Green
Bro,
Bay. Like
listen though.
And I also, I'm sorry, Smitty. I also just did a playoff simulator to see what would happen. We would still be the 2 seed.
We don't move. We don't move. We don't move.
Yeah, we don't move. So we basically the 2 seed either way, whether they win or not. So either way, we're locked in the 2 seed.
What you mean? Hold on. You saying what? If what happened?
If they lose, and if Detroit Lions lose this game and they beat Minnesota, no matter what happens, we're still the 2 seed.
You sure?
Yeah, let me do another simulator again. Hold on. Let's see. We win. Minnesota wins. Yeah, no matter what happens, either Minnesota or Detroit gets the 1 seed. We're still locked in 2.
yeah, no, that's true because that lost to Washington. That's what cooked us.
Yep.
If we didn't lose to Washington, then we could have been still fighting for the number 1, but that loss to Washington cooked us.
Right. So yeah, no matter what happens, we're still the 2 seed. So, but
Yeah,
anyway,
we locked in that 2. We can't get no lower.
right.
We locked in that 2.
Yep. So, all right, let's talk about the defense performance. So we'll start with the coach. What grade would you give the defense, Trigger?
I'm gonna give them an A+, man. What? I can't give them nothing less than that.
Minnesota won this week. That's
Yep.
Yeah, they won. Yeah, they beat Green Bay. Yep. Yeah, they beat Green Bay.
Yep. Yep. But go ahead.
They already played.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna give them an A+, man. They came out. They created a lot of turnovers, a lot of havoc in the backfield. It started off and looked crazy. Dallas was going up and down the field. They weren't really scoring, but they was going up and down the field like the first 2 drives. After that, once we locked in, it was a wrap. They couldn't really get too much going. They tried at the end of the game. Our defense looked like our defense. I mean, I think we gave up over 25 points like one time this year, once or twice.
Mm-hmm.
I know it was Tampa Bay and it was Washington last week. But other than that, they've been steady Eddie. I mean, they've been holding the dude to under 25 points. I feel like we got a great defense. I'm gonna give them an A+.
Right, Smitty.
I'm gonna give them an A-. I felt like it was a few too many drives where the team, the Cowboys with a depleted offense was able to go up and down the field. Yes, they made sometimes on those plays they did get some turnovers, but I just felt like you gave them too many opportunities to put points on the board, even though they didn't capitalize. You got to clean some of that up. You should. I mean, we held him to what 40 yards the first time we played him. Mm-hmm. He shouldn't be at 150. I mean, I just don't believe Cooper Rush should be able to throw on us or run on us. And they was giving us some chunk runs, some chunk plays on the pass game. Some things just to clean up, but
right. I'm with you guys. Trey said A+, you said A-. I'll go in the middle. I'll say a solid A. They did a lot of good, man, but like you said to me, 100-something yards passing. you know. But hey, it is what it is. So
He also got a lot of them in garbage time too, though.
that is
That's
true.
when they took the defense, our actual
I
defense,
mean,
they
bro,
took him out.
the first two jobs, he put them on in positive territory. Well, one of them he
Cool.
scored, and one he got an interception.
Yeah, that happened, but also Cooper Rush was he was winning football games before before they played us. So it ain't like he was like a scrub. Like he wasn't coming fresh off the bench. He been in his offense for a little bit already.
What he had the first time he played us.
Yeah, that's because he was that was his first game starting
No,
in that season. I'm talking about that season. This season, that was his
I'm
first
talking
game
about this
starting.
year. This year.
Yeah,
I'm talking about this year.
yeah,
He
that was his
playing
first
this
game
year.
starting. That was, man. Remember that got injured the week before we played him. I think.
No, bro.
Yeah, that got hurt week 9 versus I think the Falcons.
Yeah, that was the week before we played him. He got hurt.
Yeah, and then
Bro,
the following week.
Cooper Rush played most of that Falcons game though, bro.
Yeah, but still though,
He got played multiple games before. That man came in and had what? 45 yards.
When the Cowboys on like a 3-game winning streak or something like that.
When?
Like
No,
recently, right before they played us.
no, I don't think they was because I know they
just lost to the Bucs. They beat the Panthers. They lost to the Bengals. They barely beat the Giants.
Oh, okay. All right. But still though, man, it happens sometimes. Like, man,
touchdown
sometimes quarterback come in and they surprise you.
Yep. So touchdown.
Ain't like he had like 350 yards. He had 100 and something.
Right.
You could get 100 and something yards off dump offs.
I don't feel like they should
Dude
have
break a
that.
couple tackles.
I'm just being real.
Stuff
Turpin
like that.
and Talbert and all them bums shouldn't even have it.
Bro, Smitty a tough critic, guy.
Them niggas is
Smitty a
man.
tough critic.
Bro, without CD Lamb, bro, I didn't expect them to have over 150 total offensive yards, let alone 150 passing.
Right. So, all right, game balls. Who you got? We'll start with. They missed it, man. That was I don't know. If that was got it blocked. Yeah, that got blocked. So we'll start with you, Smitty. Offense and defense. I know you said Tanner in the aftermath. You said Tanner, Kenny Pickett. You said AJ Devontae and
I guess
Saquon.
Tanner, AJ, and I said Tanner, Smitty, Saquon.
Right. And who you got? Who you had on defense?
C.J. Gardner-Johnson, Jordan Davis, Coop. Oh, right. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Sidney Brown was my
right. You said Sidney Brown because of that fight. The whole link was all Dallas sucks after that, man. I swear to God, after that fight. So
take that boy to the woodshed.
And I was going to use that yesterday, but you took it. So I was going to use that yesterday. But go ahead, Trey.
Yeah, for my offense, I'm gonna go AJ. I mean, not AJ. I'm gonna go Devontae, Saquon, and I'm gonna go Tanner. For my defense, I'm going Jalen Carter every week, man. That boy is a menace, bro. He's a menace, man. Even when he's not, the stats showing you he's not impacting the game. If you're watching the game, like really watching it, this dude demands so much attention. Like he demands so much attention. Like you have to double and triple team. You got to chip. You got to send your running back to help your guards out because he just wreaking havoc. And a lot of those turnovers was because he was in the backfield making the quarterback uncomfortable. So I'm gonna go Jalen Carter, C.J. Gardner-Johnson with the 2 interceptions, and who else? I'm gonna go Quayon Mitchell. He gave up probably like 2 passes this game, but after that he turned it around. He started strapping. He was making a lot of tackles on the edge, and I'm gonna go Quayon.
Right. For me, I'll go Tanner McGee. I'll go AJ, and I'll go Saquon and Smitty. And on the defense side of the ball, I'll go Jordan Davis, Chauncey, and I'll go Slay. So let's go ahead and let's get to the coaching staff before we make our Broad Street picks. Go ahead, Coach. Start to us. Vic, Kellen, Sirianni.
Yeah, I'm going A+, man. I'm going A+ for the season overall, man. These dudes been
Yeah.
doing a great job since our bye week. It looked bad at the beginning. They turned it around, and I never really seen a turnaround like this. Honestly, I never really seen a turn. They look like a way different team from that bye week. We look like a way different team. We better coached. Our players respond better, and that all has to do with coaching. So yeah, I'm giving them an A+ for this game because we went in there. Like I said, we spanked on Dallas, but I'm also giving them an A+ for the season overall.
Yeah. Well, I'll get to that part too, because you said something that wanted me to say something. So go ahead, Smitty, and then I'll give mine, and then we'll talk about for the whole season. Seeing as we really ain't got that much to say about the Giants anyway. So go ahead, Smitty.
Um, Same man, A+. I mean, they played well. They had everything going. They had the game plan for the backup quarterback. Even though felt like we could have started a little earlier with the offense. We had a couple stalled out drives early in that game, but ultimately we came out. We were successful, man. So
Yeah, I'm with you. I'll give them an A plus as well. So let's talk before we make our picks. Since Trey said it, and see, let's be real. We really got that not much to say about the Giants, but we'll figure something for the whole season. Even though the season ain't over just yet, but as for the whole season, and I'll get to you, Trey. What grade would you give the Eagles for the season?
probably
Me?
give them an A.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll start with
Probably give
stories for me, and then we'll go Trey.
probably give them an A. Obviously, if you break it down into two parts of the season, obviously the first 4 games, you sit back and you look at it, and it's like you probably want to give them a less grade, but like Trey said earlier, this is a totally different team by identity from week 1 to week 17 at this point, right? We don't see anything the same. We're not playing the same type of football. We're aggressive. We have some type of life. Yeah, I would give them, a strong A, man. I think they've done a great job with everything they have around this team, and the production shows in the not only the stats but also in the record that we have right now. So good bounce back season for the Eagles and this coaching staff.
Yep, Trey.
yeah, I feel the same way, man. Like I said, I never seen a turnaround like this. Usually when teams start off kind of bad, they can pick it up, but after that Tampa Bay game, a lot of Eagles fans gave up on this team. Honestly, before the game before our bye week, um, these dudes got in the lab. I mean, they talked to their players, they coached it up. They did a phenomenal job at turning this season around, and it resulted in us winning 10 straight games. Um, Bro, look, I'm giving them an A+. I don't know how other people feel, but I feel like, bro, this is one of the greatest turnarounds I ever seen, especially from an Eagles team that I ever seen. So, I mean, I'm going A+. I'm rocking with my coaches.
Yep. And for me, for the season, I'm with y'all. I'm giving them an A plus, man. From 2-2 to now 13-3, but and soon to be 14-3. We'll talk about that too. But yeah, man, what a turnaround from last year to this year, man. So salute to the Philadelphia Eagles. They get an A plus for the season. So let's go ahead and make our Broad Street picks for Week 18. First, the Cleveland Browns going to the Baltimore Ravens.
Baltimore.
Yep. Smitty?
Yeah, Baltimore. Yeah.
Yep. Next up, the Bengals going to the Pittsburgh Steelers.
That's a tough one. The Bengals kind of hot right now.
Yep.
I'm
I
going
don't know. They don't
Cincinnati,
play
man.
well. They don't play well against the Steelers for some reason.
Yeah. But the Steelers also been looking bad the past
I,
couple of weeks, too. So,
What's Joe
yeah,
Burrow? Ain't Joe Burrow never beat the Steelers or something like that, or he only won 1 game against the Steelers?
I think he beat them a couple times.
I'm gonna see right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but while you do that, what's your grade? I mean, not grade. What's your prediction, Smitty? Pittsburgh versus Joe.
know, man. I might take Pittsburgh, to be honest with you.
Right. Trey?
Yeah, no, I'm taking Cincinnati.
Yep. So we got a mix. So here we go. Sunday 1:00 game. Falcons hosting the Carolina Panthers.
Mm, Falcons might just win this game.
Yep.
I like how the rookie Penix playing. I feel like he got the offense really running a little bit more smoother because he can also use his legs. Yeah, I might go. I'm going Falcons here against Carolina.
Yep. Smitty?
Falcons.
Yep. Washington Commanders going to the little boys' playhouse.
Yeah, they're gonna Washington gonna beat Dallas just off GP. Dallas done. I don't
Yeah,
even know why they still tried to win this season. They should have been trying to get a better draft pick. But I
exactly.
mean, that's the stupid stuff Dallas do.
Exactly, man. What about you, Smitty?
Should be the Commanders. I mean, they already lost the Cowboys once. You can't get embarrassed and get swept by them.
Exactly. I agree. So Chicago Bears going to Green Bay.
I'm going Green Bay.
Is Green Bay playing anybody, though? That's the question.
That is
I
true.
mean, they already got their spot locked in, though, right?
Yeah, they locked in. They can't move. They can't move from where they're at.
Wait, I thought they could if the Washington lose.
They need Washington to lose, though, and I think Washington play first. Washington play at 1:00.
Right.
Green Bay
But
play.
they can move down though. They can move down though.
They already at 7. They can't leave
Yeah,
out the
because
playoff. They can't lose their playoff spot. They can only move
I thought
up
Washington was
from
at 7.
No, Washington's at 6. Green Bay
Oh, so
lost to
we'll play Green
Minnesota.
Bay.
Yeah, we
Green Bay
would
lost
play
to
Green
Minnesota.
Bay.
Green Bay is the 7th seed.
Okay.
So
Right.
Green Bay
If
can't lose
Washington and Green Bay, yeah, if Green Bay and Washington wins,
and bruh, this what I'm saying though. They just sought people out this week because they couldn't move. They couldn't get knocked out of the playoffs. What happens next week when you already know now for sure you're locked in. If at 1:00 the Commanders win or they're blowing the Cowboys out, you know what I mean? You might not even play your starters, so it's hard to make that pick. You might have Malik Willis in the backup.
I still trust Malik Willis because he came in and won a couple games
with the starters though. He won with the starters.
When Love was down.
Who are they backup receivers and O-line? I mean, I gotta see. I mean, I don't know, man. That's why it's so tricky to gamble this time of the year for me. Because you don't know who going.
Because you don't know who's playing. Yeah.
All Green Bay got to do is come out. You know what I'm saying? Saturday and say, "Hey, man, we sitting all the starters." If you don't put a parlay in, you stuck.
right?
You put a parlay in, there's a wrap.
You wrapped up. Nah, but I think if they play any semblance of a team, Green Bay should win that game. The Bears stink.
Right. I agree.
Trash.
Yep. Houston Texans going to the Tennessee Titans.
Houston should.
I'm gonna go Houston. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna go Houston.
Me too. Jags going to the Colts.
That's a stinky game.
Colts.
The Colts just lost to the Giants, and it was full strength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, the Colts went
I don't know.
They had a quarterback.
He didn't play that whole game?
Nah,
he got
Joe
hurt
Flacco
in that game,
played
right?
the whole game. Nah, Joe Flacco played the whole game.
Flacco played well, though. He didn't play like trash.
Yeah, but he gave up them crucial turnovers that you can't take.
The Colts just stink, man. They ain't going to have their quarterback next week.
I don't know.
If they got Flacco, I'm going with the Jags.
Yeah. I don't know. The Jags doing a pretty good job at tankathon, man. They on the tankathon, man. They ain't trying to mess up their draft spot.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Joe Flacco had 2 interceptions, man. Both of them in the red zone.
Sheesh.
So
you can't do that. Listen. I can be upset with you on a little bit about an interception. Maybe you backed up, you throw a deep one, he catch it at the 30 or the 40 somewhere down there. All right, cool. Once we hit the 20-yard line, hey, look, no turnovers, buddy. We in field goal range for sure. No turnovers. Those are the worst turnovers for me, bro. The Reds don't turnovers the worst.
Yeah, they come at the worst
Not
time.
trying to fall. They win the night.
right. So who?
I think it's over with. If they win tonight, if the Niners beat the Lions, I don't even think next week count for the Vikings.
Well, fuck, man.
Because a win puts them in a tie. A loss would put the Vikings up a game and a half. They don't even have to play next week.
They might do, because don't they? If they lose, don't they lose that number 1 seed?
No, listen.
Nah, you gotta listen though,
From
Cool
the
Cat.
Detroit Lions would put
Minnesota
them in a
beat the
tie.
49ers. Minnesota also
Look,
beat the
record-wise,
49ers in the beginning of the
yeah,
season.
Yeah,
right.
So look, a loss, the Niners taking a loss, beating the Detroit Lions will put them a game and a half ahead. So even a win from the Detroit Lions on Sunday wouldn't give them the number 1 seed back, because you need a win tonight to make it a tie. And you need that win to get the tiebreaker.
Right.
A loss tonight would kill Detroit from having the number 1 seed. Minnesota wouldn't even have to play the starters next week. They would get a free 2 weeks of fresh air. I forgot they would get the number 1 seed, so they would get 2 weeks of fresh air. That's crazy, boy. They better tighten up, boy.
They better.
You better tighten up.
Yeah, they better.
Yeah, but that'll be crazy. Number 1 seed all year to lose it in the last seconds to a team like the Niners who have nothing to live for.
It was banking off Green Bay beating Minnesota yesterday. Honestly.
Yeah. Then that would have killed it for Minnesota.
Uh-huh.
Man, exactly. So Buffalo, we all picking Buffalo to beat the New England Patriots, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buffalo backups. I don't know, man. Drake might come out and shock the world against the backups. He been playing all right. See, this is why I don't like picking, man. Every team that I'm thinking about, like they clinched, they locked in, they can't move. It's like, who do you play next week if you play anyone?
Especially at this time of the year. Yeah, that's hard.
Right.
Yeah, like the last week, it's garbage week, man. You're gonna see some of the worst football you see all year, man.
I guarantee you, Andy Reid playing all his starters though. Andy Reid gonna be one of them coaches that play all his starters.
Chiefs fans, Carson Wentz was taking the first team rest this week.
Oh, so now we could just see Wentz again.
We might see Wentz.
They say Carson playing Sunday. But you know, Patrick Mahomes also banged up a little bit, so it's a good resting period for him too.
Exactly. So
I gotta tune in and watch my guy Carson, man. Especially if he gets the start. Bro.
Yeah, I'll be watching that game.
I'll tune in and watch my guy.
Yeah, I'll watch that game too as well. We already know who's going to win Eagles versus the Giants, so let's move on to Bucks versus the Saints.
I'm going Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay hot right now.
Yep. Smee?
What's Tampa playing?
It'll be Tampa Bay.
No.
Tampa already locked their spot in?
No, they didn't. They got to win this game.
You sure?
Tampa not locked in? Yeah, no, they're not locked in right now.
Win this game.
But
they're not locked in. They got to win.
Remember the Falcons lost to the Commanders yesterday.
Yeah, that should have locked the Bucks in, bro. The Bucks won it yesterday, bro.
They didn't lock the Bucks in.
Well, y'all better check ESPN then. Tell ESPN. What?
Yeah.
I could have sworn they didn't clinch yet because
they fight. They ain't clinch yet. They fighting all the way to the end.
I know they didn't clinch.
Hold on. Let's see.
Because LA in their division, right?
Yeah, Atlanta. Atlanta lost. The Bucks won, but they didn't clinch yet. Hold on, let me go to the playoff scenario.
So the Bucks got to beat the Saints, I guess.
Bucks got to beat the Saints. Yeah, they clinch. Yeah.
They in, man.
Yep.
No, they not locked in yet.
Yeah, they got to beat the Saints.
This last week of the season be tricky, bro. I ain't banking on nobody beating nobody, honestly.
Saints bench their whole team, man. They ain't got nobody out there playing football. You didn't see that game? Y'all didn't watch the Saints versus Oakland?
I saw that game, man.
Come on, bro. Bucks in, man.
Exactly. Speaking of Carson Wentz, Chiefs versus the Denver Broncos.
That's hard.
Yeah, because
Denver still fighting?
the Broncos need to win this game in order to clinch a playoff spot.
Oh, Denver's still fighting. So they playing all their players. Yeah.
I
The
mean,
Chiefs might not play all their players.
if Denver lose this game, it's either the Dolphins or the Bengals.
I'm taking Denver now.
Yep. Smitty?
I don't know. I think the Chiefs still could beat them with the backup.
Right.
You think so?
I do.
Denver not no slouches though. I'm not gonna lie to you. They got a good football team.
I ain't saying they slouches, but
what happened halftime?
I've seen them play too many times this year and seen them come out and lay a dumpster fire too. They inconsistent, man. You could. I believe. Listen, I've seen Carson Wentz play good football. You got the right scheme around Carson. He can play with anybody on that damn field. Don't get it twisted.
I think he'd be great with Andy Reid coaching him.
That's what I'm saying. We see him play with Greg Ward and Funches and all types of receivers out there, bro, that wasn't good, and he was able to execute the offense. So them putting them out there and being like, oh, well, this the second string backup. That don't matter to me, bro. Carson Wentz got something in him that he will find a way to at least will those guys to perform. So I'm gonna ride with the Chiefs.
He got that dog in him, bro.
I'm gonna ride with the Chiefs, man, because
go with the Chiefs. I'm gonna stay Denver.
The greatest offensive mind in the NFL with Carson Wentz, one of the greatest hearts in the NFL. Hey man, this might be another. I ain't gonna count him out.
Right.
I'm definitely tuning in for that game though. I want to see my guy play one more time, man.
Yep. Speaking of the Raiders, they host the LA Chargers.
Lost.
Yep.
The Raiders taking a big L.
Exactly.
Raiders stink, man.
The weeks they're supposed to.
Right.
Raiders stink, and I hope they don't try to fire Pierce, bro, because that's not his fault.
He
they ain't putting nothing around him.
They already put it out there. He fired, bro. He done.
That's wild. How they gonna fire that man? Y'all had Gardner Minshew starting for y'all the whole season.
But they didn't want to give him
before he got hurt.
That's the thing, bro. That's how I feel. You gave
that's
him the job
crazy, bro. That's terrible.
Listen, no, Antonio Pierce. They already put it out there that they gonna fire him.
Ooh.
That's terrible, bro. Because they be giving all these
players, bro. The players got him the job the first time.
That's terrible, bro.
Smash.
They at least gotta give him a chance with like Shador or somebody like that. Like somebody that's gonna be like more leaning towards the future because how you supposed to win? He played 3 quarterbacks all year. Like he was like every quarterback he had got hurt. That's weird, bro. The NFL is so weird.
Anybody remember who it is? Greenlaw or Warner?
No, Warner not 53. So that gotta be Greenlaw.
Whoever it was, Bosa just head to head and took him out. He on the ground rolling around screaming.
Man, that gotta stay.
If it's something serious, he just came back from a serious injury.
Right.
He did.
That's what I hate to see, bro. That's the one thing, like, when it comes down to, like, injuries, back-to-back major injuries really give me the heebie-jeebies with players, man.
Yeah, because that might be their career.
Exactly. Yeah.
Rams. It's winners. Okay, never mind.
Right. Rams hosting the Seattle Seahawks.
Okay.
I'm going to LA. Seattle stink, man.
Who will the Rams play? Because Rams locked up, right?
Yeah, they locked up the division.
Yeah, they won the division, so they might not play nobody.
And they already banged up, so they probably really won't play nobody because they already going in with the limp squad.
But Seattle's still fighting for a playoff spot.
No, they ain't. They got eliminated.
They eliminated?
Yeah, they done.
Oh yeah, so they gonna play everybody, but still though, they done already. So they can't even play spoiler at this point. It don't even matter. Like the Rams already locked in.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised if you see a game full of backups.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Seattle on this one though, because I know the Rams not gonna play nobody, especially because Puka Nacua and Cup been in and out of the lineup, so they definitely not gonna play none of these starters.
Offensive line banged up, running backs banged
Mm-hmm.
up. I mean, you said everybody to get this opportunity right here.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So
You was praying for that Seattle loss last week when they got it. So for them to get
For
eliminated
sure.
on that, you needed that.
right. So,
Seattle eliminated themselves though. They're terrible.
yeah,
You lost to the Vikings in a 3-point game, and then turned around and lost to the Bears in an unexciting 3-point game.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
No, they beat the Bears.
How do you go from a Vikings game? No, I'm saying you beat the Bears, but I'm saying you lost to the Vikings 27-24. Then you get in a dog fight with the Bears 6-3.
63 is crazy, yeah.
I'm
I was
listening.
watching that game, bro. I fell asleep on it like 3 times. I was like, bro,
The
this game
scoreboard say
terrible.
win, Trey, but you lost.
Yeah, they definitely
One of the
lost.
worst teams in
Y'all,
the NFL, and you only scramble up 6, and they scramble up 3. Come on, man.
y'all don't deserve to make the playoffs fighting with
At
the
all.
Bears like that.
At all. That's why you got to eliminate.
Right. So Dolphins go into the New York Jets.
Dolphins.
I'm taking Miami.
Yep. 49ers versus the Arizona Cardinals.
Arizona, one of them teams that like they look good and then they just look terrible. I don't understand it. It's like some weeks y'all look like good, like y'all look like a team that could be competing for the division or something. And then the next week y'all come out and just look terrible. It's like I think that's more coaching, honestly. They got to get better coaching around them. I feel like Kyler Murray's still a good football player in this league, and I don't know what would be going on with it. Maybe they gotta get rid of
Oh my!
that's Gannon over there, right?
I just saw a trick play by the dang on Lions. My
Man,
God.
they just used the Kelsey pitch, man.
My God.
You know what I'm talking about, Trey? When the receiver catches it on the comeback and then he just tossed it, and the other person catching it and take it up the sideline almost like an option.
Oh, the hook and lateral?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, hook and lateral. Yeah.
That's crazy.
But the way they
I
did it,
I've seen it a couple times in the NFL.
They did it different though. You know, usually they run like a little they ran him he was on a drag route from the other side. You wouldn't even have thought he was getting the route.
Oh shit, yeah, that's tough.
Yep. And finally,
right into Amara St. Brown. Oh, here you go, touchdown.
Yep.
That's tough.
Exactly. And finally, the Detroit Lions, who just kicked the extra point, versus the Minnesota Vikings for the #1 seed.
I'm taking Minnesota.
I'm going Minnesota too, man. Everybody hyped Detroit up this year. I feel like they was a good team, but they also got a lot of good breaks, man. It was like they was firing up all the bad teams, but the good teams
Attrition too, Trey.
yeah, they were getting beat. They definitely injured too. So they going into the playoffs wounded.
Bro, did you ain't seen the stat that they only got 3 starters on the defense right now that started the season?
Bro, they was pulling people off the street and starting them that week.
I ain't even
Because
know
they
that
didn't have
until
nobody.
2 weeks ago, bro. They only got 3 starters on the field that's still playing that started week 1.
Bro, they pulled Jamal Adams out of retirement. Well, he wasn't retired, but ain't nobody pick him up. I was like, I watched one of their games. I was like, Jamal Adams still in the league? Like,
I got the Vikings.
yeah,
I think the Vikings is just healthier at this point, man. You got a team that's, I mean, really, the Detroit. Look at that. Think about that. That's a play of a team that's trying to get as much spark as they can, bro. You don't pull a play out like that when you believe you can do it straight up. You pull out trick plays when you trying to make sure you spark your offense and keep the juice. You're trying to get the carries off of your running back at this point. You can't. I
ain't gonna say that though. You know why I ain't gonna say that? Because like 2 weeks ago, like a week ago, they ran that fake Jared Goff and Gibbs stumbling and then threw the pass. I think that's just their offense.
But they wasn't running before when Montgomery was back there. You trying not to
Now
put all the
Montgomery.
carries on Gibbs. You trying to spark the part of offense where David Montgomery usually would jump in and play. You trying not to give him 30, 35 carries.
Yeah.
You don't want to kill Gibbs. You know what I mean?
And then David Montgomery had like 15 touchdowns before he got injured, right?
And almost 800 yards.
Yeah.
So
See,
you
that's
think
a
about
big
it.
part of your offense.
Right. That's just a play that they just trying to, make sure. Hey man, look, we ain't trying to give our running back 1,000 carries. You know what I mean? But we trying to keep that part of the offense fresh and keep him fresh. So let's add some juice to the offense. Let's run some shit.
If we play Detroit, the only player I fear on the offense is Williams.
Jameson.
What's his name? Williams. James, yeah, he is a bro. That dude, he is a burner. I don't want to see him on Darius Slay. Darius Slay get red pass all the time.
No, it has to be Q. That'll be the one game where I'll be like, Fangio, I know you don't do it much, but anytime that man come on the field, you gotta put Q on him.
Yeah, because he running past Slay.
Yeah, and they like to not only get him on the weaker cornerback, they like to get him in motion and make the linebacker catch him, and then he run a deep route. And you got Zach Bond 50 yards
I noticed
downfield.
he playing the slot a lot. I noticed he move around in that slot a lot too.
I mean, they also got
Him and St. Brown.
That's what I was gonna say. They got two guys that can play either way. So Jameson, him, the dude Tim Patrick, 6'6".
Yeah, Tim Patrick, yeah, Tim Patrick just a jump ball dude. But the other Jameson and St. Brown,
They motion
St.
each other
Brown,
out of the slot all the time. You'll see one in the slot and the other one motion from the other side into the slot. They kill
and they kill off that play action pass too.
Yeah.
They kill off that play action pass. But you take that away from him, Jared Goff not really no drop back passer, honestly. He a play action you to death. If he got a good running game, he a fry in that offense. But when you ask him to do what Sean McVay asked him to do, that's why he's not in LA no more. Just be a drop back passer. So yeah.
You can't run it. That's crazy.
Yep. So
they got to the nitty gritty when you shit got to run that thing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So
How many running backs they got? How many running backs they got out now? Isaac, all the 2, 3, 4 running backs out.
Yeah, they got like at least 3 out. They got like at least 3 out.
They might as well put D-Boy at running back at this point.
Yep. So anybody got any thoughts on the New York Giants?
Sure. If we got to do this segment,
we don't have to. That's why I wrote the word kinda. That's why I wrote the word kinda. We don't. That's why I said on for the show, NFC East champs and Giants preview, kinda. We really don't have to, but
we really don't even know who playing on our side. And I believe
exactly.
If you don't ask me winner or loser, I believe Tanner McKee, if he's the starter, could beat the Giants.
Right.
But if we said AJ, Saquon Barkley, Devontae, our offensive line, it's gonna be the Giants got a defense that could slow us down. So yeah, I ain't gonna guarantee a win, and we also don't know who playing. So it's like, I mean, it's up in the air for real.
I ain't guaranteed to win, but I believe Tanner could beat him though. I mean, it ain't like I don't believe he can go out there with the poop squad and beat another poop
I want to go get Dexter Lawrence next year. Since they giving up players, I want to go get Dexter Lawrence.
Play. Ricky Parasol come out game today, boy.
Ooh. Who 49ers?
That's just 3 catches. That's 3 catches for what? Pushing about 70 yards right now.
Sheesh.
I'm telling you, some of these
Detroit
teams
looking a little shaky over there.
You know
they're trying to play. Some
Ricky
of these teams
Pearsall, I told you had about 60 yards, 3 for 57.
The 49ers, like, if we ain't going to the playoffs, we're going to make sure we play spoiler.
Yeah, they can play spoiler, though. They
playing spoiler.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
one thing I'm glad they stopped doing was trying to force feed Debo because that dude's a bum.
Yeah.
He will give you probably 2 or 3 routes in the route tree.
He even got 2. I ain't seen but
I'll give
1.
him 2. He got the comeback. He got he can run a
I ain't seen
fly.
him run the comeback in 2 years.
Hey,
All he want to do is run that little drag slant.
yeah, he just get the ball in his hands. I mean, look, you can't knock him because he a load to try to tackle after you get the rock. So yeah, I'll run that too. Just like they said about DJ. All DJ run his flies. Shit, but he run the best flies in the league.
Purdy with a
Exactly.
touchdown.
Yep. Birdie with a touchdown. So before we go,
Oh my
me and
God, it's gonna
Smitty.
end up in the shootout with the Niners. Bro.
Yep. So before we give our final thoughts, I want to hear Trey's thought on what Stephen Jones had to say because me and Smitty said this earlier.
You want me to play
Stephen
the
Jones.
audio?
Oh yeah, I got the audio. Let me. I
want you to play the
hold on. Let
video
me
because
play
you know
it.
how they've been acting. You know how they've been acting with the videos.
All right, hold on. Let me go ahead and
I was just gonna play the audio out loud. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hold on. I got it.
All right.
Hold on. Bam.
Right. I mean, look, it's been a tough season, and you're going up against one of the best teams in the NFC. And, one of the questions I had specifically is in comparison with them. I was talking earlier about how Philadelphia is constructed and how you all have to manage the cap and do so many different things. In Philadelphia, with their 8 players that are not on rookie deals comprising 31% of their cap, which is their quarterback, running back, wide receivers, corners, tackles, and you guys are having to manage right now 4 guys on your team are 32% of the cap. Moving forward, is that something you are going to address this offseason in order to go and get other players to create more depth that you weren't able to do this past offseason?
Yeah, I think one of the things too is, unfortunately that, we have had, and I'll say it again, the world's smallest violin, but, we have over 50% of our cap on IR, and those things, when they hit at the wrong time, it makes for a challenge, for a team. Obviously, San Francisco is another team that's had their share of injuries this year in terms of, a big percentage of the cap, sitting on IR. I mean, those are things that, come with the territory. I know, everybody has their different battles with the cap that hit at different times. And, Philly will have theirs coming up. Well, they'll have to make tough decisions. But, yeah, we're constantly looking at ways to look at our salary cap to give us the best opportunity with players like Dak, CD, and Micah. You throw Diggs in there, to let those guys, hopefully, 1, stay on the field, but 2, give us the best opportunity to make a great run.
There you go. What's your reaction, Trey?
You know what I hear when I hear him say that? You know what I hear? Honest, and this is my honest opinion. I hear it, and I love it. They're not changing nothing, and I love it. They're not changing nothing. They sticking to their plan, their game plan. We're gonna keep dishing out the money to these dudes that can't stay healthy or don't perform in the playoffs, and I love it. I mean, that means we're not gonna see Dallas win the championship for like another probably 10 plus years. So yeah, I'm fine with it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Keep that attitude. I love it. Keep that attitude. And we're gonna keep doing what we do. We're gonna keep piling up these division championships and fighting for Super Bowls every year. And y'all gonna be mediocre Cowboys that's playing 4 people damn near half y'all salary. So yeah, I'm cool with it.
Yep. Go ahead, Smitty.
Already coming to them.
Yeah, we wanted to hear from Trey's point of view about it. So, because me and Smitty talked about it earlier, we just wanted to hear your thoughts, Trey. So,
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's kind of similar.
Yeah, we was laughing talking about the last time the Cowboys won the Super Bowl. Smitty.
They won the Super Bowl for real, bro. Y'all gotta stop, man. Y'all gotta stop, man. Y'all
That's
trolling
terrible,
me,
bro.
These people like, come on, man. Y'all gotta stop this, man. These people ain't won no Super Bowl, bro. I ain't going for it, bro. Y'all tripping, bro. Why y'all trolling me, bro? Come on, man. When was this?
Let me stop trolling.
What was you said? Hold on. What you said the date was, Cool Cat?
January 26, 1996, aka
Nah, that's Blue Davy, bro. Them people ain't want shit, bro. You can't tell me Jerry Jones, this dude, won a Super Bowl, bro. There's no
What up,
way.
Skull State and Mike? Congratulations on your win.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
I don't
god.
believe it, bro.
Hey, Skull. The
Bro,
one
wait,
thing
look though. Did y'all hear what he said though? He said, "Well, we got to keep half those guys off IR. How are y'all gonna do that? It's the NFL. Dudes get hurt, but y'all putting so much capital into four. And Micah Parsons didn't even get paid yet, did he?
not yet. He didn't get paid.
He has to get
Yeah,
paid
so
this year.
He
that's
got
what
to
I'm
get paid
saying.
this
Like
year.
y'all giving up so much money to like four dudes: CeeDee Lamb, Dak Prescott, Trayvon Diggs, and next is Micah Parsons. Y'all got look, bro. Y'all not gonna be able to unless y'all cook the draft. Y'all not gonna be doing nothing. Y'all ain't gonna be able to go get nobody, nothing. And y'all paid Dak Prescott twice. And this
Twice.
dude ain't never win nothing for y'all. He got y'all what, one or two playoff wins?
Yep.
That's like, bro, they terrible. They're gonna be terrible.
One versus the Seahawks, and I think the other one was against Tom Brady's Bucks one last time.
Yeah. And they did nothing else after that. So it's like, all right, y'all really gonna be in capital hell now because y'all gotta pay Micah Parsons. Y'all
You
have
don't
to.
have to. You don't got to.
Yep.
They gonna pay him. If
I
they
mean,
gonna pay him or lose
bro,
him.
if you pay him, you're gonna lose somebody on that D. I mean, you're gonna lose somebody. So they giving a D law.
Mm-hmm.
They can give up a few pieces. It ain't just gonna be D law, but he'll be the
No,
first one to fall.
they're gonna lose a few pieces. Yep. They're gonna lose a few pieces. And I used to be like Dallas draft well, but the past probably 2 years, they've been below average at drafting. It's like y'all just really just setting yourself back. Setting yourself back. And it's like I love it. I don't have no complaints at all.
Neither do I, man. Neither do I. So with that, let's go ahead and get out of here and let's get ready for this. Well, I guess you can call it a last game or a preseason game or whatever the heck we're going to do this Sunday. So let's go ahead and let's get our final thoughts. Go ahead, Coach.
Philadelphia Eagles fans, we did it again, man.
Yes, we did.
We're in the playoffs, man. We're gonna get a playoff game at the link. Remember the last time we didn't have one. The last time we played a playoff game at the link, we went to the Super Bowl.
Damn right.
So, like, bro, look, y'all should be amped up right now. Not too amped because I mean anything can happen, but y'all should
Anything.
definitely be amped up right now. We get a playoff game at the link. I'm gonna be there. I'm going down there. Even if I don't go in the game, I'm be there. We tailgating. We
Damn right.
outside.
Let me know,
We at
Trick. I'll
Xfinity
make sure.
Live. We in the parking lots. We doing something. We
Let me know,
outside.
Trigger.
We outside, man. Hopefully it ain't freezing out there, but even if it is, I'm gonna have some liquor up in my system, so I'll be okay. But look, bro, look. Y'all gotta get it's.
Get your
This one of
ticket.
our biggest chances to win the Super Bowl, man. You gotta look. You gotta look at the dynamic. If we get through, honestly, if we get through this gauntlet, that's the NFC. I don't feel like none of them AFC teams could beat us. Honestly, I
Even the
don't feel like
Bucks.
none of them.
How you feel about the Bucks before I let you continue?
The Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
No, I don't think Tampa Bay could beat us, man. Look, we're a way different team than when we played them the first time. I feel
Right.
like we gonna be all over Baker Mayfield this
Yep.
time. But I'm saying after we clear the NFC, honestly, in my opinion, I don't feel like none of them AFC teams could beat us. I don't think the Bills could beat us. I don't think the Chiefs could beat us. I don't think none of them teams could beat us. So look, bro, y'all got to strap in, man. Don't get too up, don't get too down. Look, it's playoff time, man. Anything
Yep.
can happen, but I feel like we got one of the greatest chances to win the Super Bowl this year, man. That's my honest opinion. This is your boy One Trey Rock. I'm out of here.
Yep. Smitty.
I mean, the season basically concluded on Sunday, man. We locked up everything. It's time for the playoff run. Let's get healthy. Let's get back to business. Let's get my quarterback back healthy. I'm ready to get down to it, man. I'm ready to see what we look like on this playoff run. So anywhere, anytime, any place, the Eagles ready to play. Go Birds, fly Eagles, fly.
And for me, man, the road to the Super Bowl and another parade down Broad Street starts now. The Giants, any given Sunday, like Trey said, but the road to getting that Lombardi trophy back to this city and having another parade down Broad Street starts right now. So Eagles Nation, buy your ticket. You got 2 home games at the link, a wild card and a divisional round. Then whatever happens in the NFC Championship, let's get ready for that. I want my rematch and my get back on Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. Salute to Andy, but I want my get back because I was 5 minutes, and Trey is my witness. I was 5 minutes away from rubbing it in every last one of your faces when it came to Jalen Hurts in that Super Bowl. So I want my get back, and it starts now. So buy your ticket, strap up, link up, fly Eagles fly for me, Simone, One Trey Rock, and Smitty. Fly Eagles fly, go Birds, and listen, in this playoff run, you're always welcome to Broad Street. Peace.